General also gonna need to keep his eye out. Towards the end game, AXP was on him. So once again, General's on another dashy marksman. Gonna need to be careful, because if he gets deleted once again like last time, it could be a lot of trouble for GOSU here.
Yep, so that being said, I think he's fine. General should be okay. Could be the same story we're telling from game 1, because again, his Claude in game 1 did pretty good. But here on this 1-1, especially with rotations from Fleur, should be a little better. Again, just don't rest on your laurels. Keep it in. You get the kill. You get you got your hands on your opponent's neck. Just get at it.
Yeah, so let's see how this goes as we jump into game 2. This is LEGACI up against Team GOSU in the lower bracket of NACT fall season. Only one team will stay in this bracket. Another will fall and leave today.
Here we go. Another vertical side push, but look, so much pressure on Fleur.
Yeah, they've been I mean, last time they were pretty on Fleur, able to...
silver lining for GOSU there would be that it was Nash. I'm wondering what happened there. I wonder why Nash was a little too forward.
Maybe a possible problem. EXP comes in on to 0 here. Does get the proc once again, but still gets swallowed up by the Detona's welcome. Ken and EXP are here, though, to keep on facing 2 against 4. Obi now showing up to the fight as EXP continues to dunk on top of them, forcing GOSU back into their own home. And now Ken's going to eat up some of this camp. And LEGACI right now feeling themselves, even with sort of this late game composition, they're able to apply some pressure in this laning phase.
Yep, it's the top 8 of NACT, but XP from LG making it look like it's All-Star Weekend already with the slam dunks coming out 3 minutes in. So far, so good, because this is putting
crack and they're homing in. GOSU, though, trying to find something in response, taking a tower in the mid game, so at least opening up the field for themselves a bit here.
Trex, you're not wrong. We are approaching the mid game. This could be the last turtle coming up in about 20 seconds. So far, so good. Again, they force a switch up, and even this lane isn't safe for General. But they put him there so that eventually they can answer back and they can maybe put some gold on him when this turtle comes up. Because yes, LEGACI has found their groove. They have evened out the gold and have slowly built up a small lead, maybe 200, 300 gold. But for now, GOSU is still in the driver's seat. It's still their game to lose. And look, up top, they got a little skirmish up there. Oh!
General goes down again, Leo. This is definitely bad. Maybe they will be able to take turtle here. No, Ken takes it. GOSU on the back foot of this game, only in the mid place. General 0-3 and no turtles. LEGACI has taken everything. They are pressing Team GOSU right now, starving them in a position that we thought they were going to be the late game heroes. And when you're already catching the lead, when you're already taking towers and just dominating with this type of performance, and you still have the Cecilion as insurance for your late side, you still have the Bruno, it can definitely be a huge problem.
Yeah, every team fight that LEGACI wins, as we go later and later into this game, it's all the more inevitable. We may be seeing them at match point. General again!
The Phobius. This is bad. General's having a rough here right now, Leo. 0-4. Taking a look at the items. I mean, you can see the difference right now. Gold with almost 2,000 ahead of General. This is going to be a problem, Leo.
Yeah, that's an understatement. That's the least of their problems. Because it's come to the point where, again, yeah, 8 minutes. This is actually sooner than I expected. LEGACI is crossing the river, and they are living in GOSU's jungle. Look at this. Not just General's going to start having a bad day. Even Zero is going to start getting deflated as his barats. Where does he find farm now?
Possibly something. Yue goes down again. I don't know. Like, where do they find farm? They're in their jungle. It's going to be hard for him to even get his passives up. It's going to be hard for him to even, get to that bulky state to where he can be the barats that you need to be for your team, right? And with him not even able to do that, they're just able to continuously get to General. I'm wondering if at this point General really just needs to stay with the team because they're catching him off regularly, right? They're catching him away and they're picking on that weak point right now. So I think they just need to enclose themselves and wait for the onslaught that is coming, wait for a crack in Legacy's armor right now.
Yep, they have to envelope General in the bubble wrap that is their bodies. They have to body block for the General at this point. If they can't do that, have him live under a turret. Base turret at best. I think that's what has to happen here for this 1-1, who just picked up the Demon Hunter sword. Should do well if he spots out Ken on the Akai, or maybe even Obi, but they've all built casual steel leg plates. Now turned into a dominance ice for Ken here. Man, Legacy's eating so good. Legacy is eating good. They are 4K ahead, almost 5K ahead now.
Yeah, I mean, one thing for GOSU here I will say is Fleur. At least Fleur's gone 0 deaths. She's still a little bit behind, but she's got the Lightning Truncheon on, right? So we might see a bit more damage if she can find the position, right? And not only that, 0 as well. He was sitting at around 6K gold there, hasn't taken a death. So maybe there's some pickup there. The main thing is UA continues to get deleted, just like what we saw there. And that's the sacrifice you take by picking up that support roam, especially when you're dying early on. You have no way to be bulky and you're trying to be in the front side, trying to make peel for your team, but you're taken down too fast. Now Lord is coming up onto this bottom inhibitor. He's going to be able to make it in. Not to mention, middle inhibitor will go down as well as Zero and JC try to fend off on the bot side. Lord brought down about 50%, but Ken comes in. A nice heavy spin onto Zero there. Zero goes down. The shutdown for LG Gold there. Make it a mega, make it a double. They're on the base. GOSU in a bad place. The base may go down here. They have the minions, and they're going to take this game. Game 2 goes to Legacy.
And in much faster fashion than in Game 1. Game 1 was a clear comeback. Game 2, all they needed was a switch. All they needed was to figure out that they were ahead at 6 or 7 minutes, and they made this late game-centric lineup look like it was coming in quick.